What is up, Geralds? Welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another object shooter video. Now, it's been a while since I've made really any video in any way related to object shooter because, well, for one, I was busy finishing up high school. Then I kind of just stopped working on it for a little bit. But since now I'm in college, of course, I'm learning how to actually make a video game and not just going off of very basic stuff. So I basically put together 5 pretty basic maps, like very, very simple, very limited texturing, basically just colors on random cubes. But I just wanted to give a little idea as to what the game will probably look like, obviously before adding like major textures and stuff. And I also have 3 of our weapons. I don't have any HUD and I don't have any like mag size or anything. I've just kind of worked on the maps mainly so far. Also, if you don't even know what I'm talking about when it comes to object shooter, that's of course that is my game that I'm going to be making over the next couple years and hopefully releasing within the next few years. Basically, basic dumbed down version, it's everyday objects as guns. So if you have any suggestions for the name, I'd actually really appreciate it because object shooter is just kind of a very simple like working title, so I'm open to any suggestions on that. Without that out of the way, let's head into Unreal and we can take a look at the maps. All right, our first one here is a warehouse map. So as you can see, I've basically made a bunch of shelves. I've shoved all these like little cubes around, and if we pick up our Bimtendo assault rifle here, we can hold down and fire and shoot at these blocks. Now these come with Unreal, but I'd actually really like to keep them in like the game, like just in general. I think it'd be really fun to like shoot these around and like crouch behind them, which is something I've added so far just to get an idea. I did sprint and a bit of crouching as well. So yeah. So my idea here with a lot of the boxes, especially in the warehouse map, since it's a fairly small map, is you kind of shoot these around and use them for cover, any extra cover that you want, because this is like a like shipment from Call of Duty. It's kind of like that sort of style of map. Also up here we got a forklift, very shitty little forklift, but I'd like to put a forklift in here. But that's pretty much all for the warehouse. Let's head over to the next map. Now, the next map I'm going to show off is a yacht. This is inspired by Call of Duty once again with the yacht map. We'll pick up our TV remote shotgun here. As we can see, I've added multiple pellets. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting map, I'd say. It's kind of bare bones, but like it's another sort of small one. I mean, we see it in like Call of Duty and stuff, but it would probably this would be a lot more flushed out and stuff. We can use the cubes, bring them around for different strategies and stuff. Right now, I don't have actual like liquid and stuff. This would all be actual liquid water, and also in the background we might see some like mountains and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool to see like mountains in the background, just general like land and stuff. Now in our third map, this is meant to be a sort of North American style city, meant to have a bunch of like buildings and stuff around, maybe some skyscrapers, whatever, in the background and stuff. We got this shit is on fire because they're gonna in the campaign. There's going to be a campaign. I intend on there being a campaign. So broken down cities, erupting into chaos because obviously it's like a war. It's a place that has a war actively in it, so there's gonna be less like crash cars. I grabbed these off the Unreal Marketplace and placed them around here to give a overall good feel for it. Place the boxes around. I want these alleys to be sort of like good places for like cover and stuff. So you can like head over here, boxes, of course, but also like so you can like peek around the corner and stuff. Also forgot to mention this gun that I'm holding, the pistol, is a voice recorder pistol. But yeah, this one's pretty simple. It's like a completely straight thing, but there's a lot of alleys and stuff, so obviously different strategies could occur there. Alright, our fourth map here is meant to be like a Capitol building. So imagine American Capitol buildings basically being set on fire. This is something I'm sort of getting inspired here by like some of the older COD campaigns I really love. So a lot of inspiration from that stuff. This is meant to be a lot of war stuff. If you go to my video about the lore, I talk about it a little more about what it's about, so you can kind of get an understanding. But basically, this is meant to be a sort of Capitol building where, and I guess maybe riots occurred, maybe warfare occurred. But there's a couple different things like on fire and stuff. That up there is meant to be like a sort of symbol for one of the uh, countries. They have their flag and their gun. Most likely the invading one, because maybe guns are part of their culture, just like a huge part of their culture and stuff. I'm not really sure the full-fledged out stuff yet, but like probably something like that. And I believe I put it over here. This is a much shorter one, so this could be like a corner store kind of thing. Like a 7-Eleven or something. But I stacked these boxes up here like in like a pyramid. And you can't actually get up there when it's like regular. But yeah, once again using some assets and stuff to kind of bring the idea here that this is like the capital city of the country, and it's like under riots or warfare. All right, now our last one is an airport. This one I'm not, I'll be honest, I'm not super duper knowledgeable on like airports and how they work and whatnot. Um, so there's a lot of empty space right now, because I do not know really what to put here. I don't really know if I want it to be like an under warfare airport. I kind of want it to just be a functioning airport or semi-functioning airport. So we got like the terminals and stuff. We got a couple planes. We got one that's docked, and then we got one that's on the runway. And then this would be the airport. I think we can probably see it up there a little bit. There is a sign up there for the airport. I'm not really sure what I'd put in the airport, but an interior to the airport would be a good thing to have, I think. Not like a fully fledged out one, but something that connects the terminals and stuff. And maybe there's like glass over here so that there's good like sniping positions and stuff. These are meant to be sort of like containers, shipping containers and stuff. And we got some like barricades. Of course, we got to bring in the boxes. I like having the boxes. I think they're super fun, so I'm gonna try and put them anywhere I can in all like the maps. Um, because I think they're just really fun to use. Just in general, they're kind of fun to use. I don't know if I really want them to like do damage, but it would be funny if you could like you take this and you just like shoot it at and it like hits them in the face, and then that basically distracts them, and then you can just shoot them. And it kind of blocks their bullets as well. So like I want these boxes to like fuck with people, to be honest. I think it's fun to just see the different strategies people come up with for using the boxes in order to strategize how to kill people and stuff. And of course, this is our last map. I obviously plan on making more weapons and maps. I'm not really sure. I might just stick with these 5 as I slowly get further into like development and stuff. Um, I'll add like different game modes, so and bots, and one of my main things that I want to add for just main multiplayer is local play. Um, that you don't need any internet for whatsoever. You don't need to like sign in when you first get into the application itself, preferably. preferably, um, because I enjoy local play quite a bit. Um, I think it's such a fun thing that's generally being removed. Also, an AI sort of like private match kind of thing. I'd love to see that as well. Yeah, like I said, as I go further in development, I'll be adding weapons, figuring out how to add like the HUD and the health, the different bots, just so I can kind of get the general like game working. We can kind of just go from there and make an actual first person shooter game, build all of the different aspects of the game and whatnot. So if you enjoyed this video and you wanted to see more, there is a playlist on my channel where you can go and check out all the other object shooter videos and kind of get an idea of where my development has been so far. This is the only thing I've done so far in Unreal up to this point. Previously, I've just only done animations in Blender, like reload animations and stuff. And like I said, once again, I'm going to say this again. If you have any suggestions for the title, please do put those in the comments because um, I I don't really have any ideas for the name. I'm not great at like naming stuff a lot, so I don't know. I like designing. I love designing stuff and putting shit into Unreal and whatnot, but I have no clue what to name the game right now. Object Shooter is a working title, basically. This is what it's titled until I find a better title. So yeah. With all that yap out of the way, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, follow the socials, and join the Discord. Those are in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.